Guys, let's head off. I think it's about time we go. I did hear noises that way. Oh yeah, I went and got these guys. Kind of want to know what's that way. I think maybe we'll wait. I feel like I would have something to lose if I went that way.
Somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Hello?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
Or are you lying?
My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy
You
camp
sound like
for
you're
us
lying.
refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them
Yeah,
just
you
past
sound like you're lying.
this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us.
Varachnids?
Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please. Thank you. Thank you. This
You know
way,
I know
this
you're
way.
lying. I got a gun. I will shoot you and your family. I got guns and I'm not afraid to use them, sir. And I will use them. Because I know you're lying. I just know you are. That's what I was looking for. Punch in the face, punch in the face. What do you like, man? You're not dead? Now you're dead. Where's this last guy at? As I miss every single one of my shots. Except for that one, I was ready for it. Now there was supposed to be an update for this game. We added more grenades. All that stuff. That's at 0. Yeah, I have no motion on, so I don't know why. That just seemed like there was something wrong with my settings. I keep hearing the local wildlife.
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
I keep getting one of the lead designers for this game liking my blue sky. I don't know, they're not tweets, but posts about this game. If you watch this video, I know you probably won't.
All right, step forward.
It's beautiful.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations. Oh, in that case, step right through.
I was wondering if that one would actually work. I wasn't entirely
Do
sure.
you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's
What
no way to
did?
sprat back into the can.
Why does that look like Matthew Mercer almost?
Plan devoid of life? No.
It kind of looks like
Arcadia is
Jack Black.
doomed. Plain and simple. Algorithmic. And then we solved.
Let's talk to this guy.
Apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something? Oh,
Let's see.
doesn't everyone have that memorized? It's 1.77245385. Ah, I see you were making a jest and/or attempt at conversation. Anything else? Distraction and I are old colleagues at this point.
I wonder if I can get
My
him.
part
That's
in
my
these shared circumstances is
guy
admittedly
on my
somewhat
ship.
unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the Crabble patties are made, as it were.
Krabby
That is,
Patties.
if the meat preparation
call them
involved a
Krabby Patties.
90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations. I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions. They must be exceptionally pleased with the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy. Numbers here are pretty compelling. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there. By quite a healthy statistical margin, yes. We nurture the body while we minister to the mind. We organize, we adapt. We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
Okay.
Then back to it.
How long are we meant to stay?
Mama Murphy, is that you?
I'm not in the prediction business.
You kind of look like a weird version of Nate. Okay, if you guys didn't know, Fallout 4 characters are defaulted Nate Nora.
Broke my nose last scrap. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now. Okay, no need to get sore or nothing. I don't think it works like that, but I ain't gotta be right. I don't get paid to, speculate. You ought to talk to Boss Tilda.
Speculate?
She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf.
Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Now what does Inez want?
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees. The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food. I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders.
I'm sorry,
It's a tough
Inez.
situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. I'd like to believe that. But frankly, I got some other concerns. I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this? The thought has crossed my mind, though I reckon we might have seen concrete proof of that by now. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden
I
names,
just don't want to mess
then,
up this.
well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just
Conversation.
be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
You're welcome.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Okay, let's leave the conversation. Sure, Jan.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere. Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment. Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
I don't enjoy math.
As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle. Whenever you're in the mood for extemporaneous bloviation, you know where to find me.
You too. No, wait, you're not. Niles. I thought he was still behind me.
By the law. It's you. Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help. Forgive me. I had almost lost hope of seeing you in the flesh. You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
I will
Forgive
totally
me.
do your job.
Thoughts of
that you want me to do.
destiny and predictability tend to raise my blood pressure. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them. My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
Alright, that's done. Sir? You're bleeding all over the place, sir.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
You know what, guys? I think I am going to leave this here. Now that we kind of got an introduction to Matriarch's Mercy, we'll continue on in the next video.